Hello, welcome to Daily Pattern. My name is Paul Woolley. Can I ask you a question? Do you know what it's like to struggle? I don't mean struggling with low Wi-Fi or getting a bad haircut or no haircut during lockdown or your battery dying. I mean really struggle. Do you know what that's like? Jacob certainly did, and he's the main character in our passage today, Genesis 31 to 32. It's really a tale of four struggles. So what are they? Well, firstly, there's the struggle that sets the backdrop for these two chapters, namely Jacob's struggle with his twin brother Esau. Their sibling rivalry began at birth. Jacob later tricked his father Isaac, who was old and blind, into blessing him rather than Esau, into giving him Esau's birthright, and that had repercussions that last until this day. Secondly, there's Jacob's struggle with his uncle Laban. After tricking Isaac, Jacob thinks his brother Esau is going to retaliate and kill him. It was a reasonable assumption. So Jacob flees to Laban, who initially welcomes him with open arms, but he is a tricky man, and he tricks Jacob into marrying his older daughter instead of younger daughter, and if that wasn't bad enough, he changes his wages 10 times. Thirdly, the stage is set for a further struggle with Esau. God tells Jacob to go back home to the land of his fathers, which of course means going back to Esau. The two men prepare for their meeting like warriors about to enter a battle. They reconcile, but Jacob's deception in stealing Esau's birthright continues to have consequences for them. Fourthly and finally, there's Jacob's struggle with God himself. Jacob wrestles with the angel of God as he's travelling to see Esau. His hip is knocked out of joint by the angel, but he keeps on wrestling. He sees the face of God and he lives. And it's during this struggle that God renames Jacob Israel, which means struggle. And the scene is set for the story of Israel in the years ahead. So there we have it, a tale of four struggles that points to a fifth. But here's the thing, in it all, God is at work acting creatively and redemptively. God's intention is that through Jacob's descendants, and one in particular, the whole world will be blessed. In the struggle of the life and the death and the resurrection and ascension of Jesus Christ, God acts to show that he is with us and for us. You might be struggling just now with work or the lack of it, with relationships or the lack of them, with grief of one kind or another, or with who you think God is and what you think God is doing. But the encouragement and the challenge of Genesis 31 to 32 is to seek God in your struggles and trust that God will act redemptively. I've certainly found that it's during the periods of greater struggle in my life that I've been most sensitive to God being present and at work. Struggles are part and parcel of life. We shouldn't be surprised by them and we shouldn't want to escape them. We should work to overcome them, confident that God worked in and through Jacob despite his struggles, perhaps because of them, and God will work in and through us also. That's it. Have a great day.